Good evening, everybody. Jason here from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with the next night of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon. That's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. And then, once you've collected all those pledges, you can then play games for 24 hours straight. And this year, the big day is November 3rd. Or if November 3rd is no good for you, you can play whatever day you want. And if 24 hours is no good for you, you can play as long as you want as well. You can pick any hospital in the Children's Miracle Network you want to support. Me, I'm playing games for the Alberta Children's Hospital here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and this is my 6th year taking part in Extra Life. And the Alberta Children's Hospital helps out over 97,000 kids every year. And they really do need your help. And Extra Life is a great way to play games and heal kids. Last year in 2017, over 50,000 gamers in 97 countries all over the world helped over 10 million kids at 100. Sorry, I really don't have my notes up here because I'm still perfecting my streaming setup. But last year in 2017, Extra Lifers helped raise over $11 million for children's hospitals across the United States and Canada, and that is all just awesome news. So, if you're interested in learning more about Extra Life or if you'd like to sign up, go to www.extra-life.org. But now, for 100 Days of Gaming, we're playing Forza Motorsport 7. Almost ready and almost good to go. Tonight I just thought I'd play some Forza Motorsport 7. It's just that with the big news happening in Xbox circles this weekend, with Forza Horizon 4 launching next week, I thought I'd get in some of the prior game on stream tonight. And I know that you should never pre-order games, but I did pre-order my copy of Horizon 4, so it's all good to go. Of course, I must admit I splurged on the Forza Horizon 4 from Godwood. We're broadcasting from Godwood, a beautiful historic Britain. Maybe later. Okay, yeah, so since that Forza Horizon 4 launches next week, I thought I'd get in some Forza Horizon 7 for you on stream today. And here, let's see. Now, before I go any further, let's see if I can do some stuff here on the Forza-thon for you tonight. Let's see. Right now I'm close halfway there to completing the September monthly race Forza-thon. Let's see. Drift race? Oh, sorry. I'm no good at drifting. I don't think I could do that. Let's see. What's this one? Gotta go fast. Who's in first? Complete a race in a 2014 Mazda 70. Disco driver gear. Or win a race in an exotic GT Vision car. Let's see. Complete multiplayer races. There's a September VIP. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Personally, I'm still looking out for a way to earn the Canada driver gear. Doesn't look like anything is there yet. Okay, so in any case then. Okay, so I think what I'll do for stream then is that I think I will just keep on proceeding here on the Forza Drivers' Cup. So let's see. Yeah, so as you can see, I've already won the Seeker Championship. I did complete all the events, but I did win the Seeker Championship. Let's see if I can keep on going here on the Breakout Championship. So let's see. Okay, which Breakout Championship should I try out? The Mercedes-Benz Racing Truck Spec. Weighs as much as an elephant, can generate 100 horse, and is aerodynamic as a fridge. I don't think it was a novelty. Let's see how you do it against a field of them. Vintage Sport GT. If a company can't show off a supercar, they unleash one of these to the oohs and ahs of the public. Maybe Moments of Motorsport Open Wheel Legends. Let's see, what are the ones here in this category? Modern SUVs. Formula E. You know what? I'm actually gonna try this one. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna try tonight. I'm gonna try the Formula E races. Yeah, it's because that I was actually temporarily into Formula E racing for a while. It's because last year when I went on vacation, I went to Montreal, and when I was there, they were hosting the Formula E race. And I was able to go to the Formula E race on the first day for a couple hours before I had to go off to the airport for my flight. And I kept a pretty casual eye on Formula E for a little while. And when I was there, I participated in the E race, which is where they set you up with steering wheels and pedals on a console set up with EA's Real Racing 3 with a recreation of the Montreal racetrack. And the best players get to go up against the actual pro race drivers in a virtual race. Now, of course, I don't drive in real life, so I set one of the worst race times personally. But I still had a good time. Couldn't stay for the actual race, though. The timing didn't work out. Now let's go Formula E.
Lots of car companies talk about the future through better engines, better fuel efficiency, or better safety features. But this might be the future of open-wheel racing. This is a Formula E car, where the E stands for electric. This blend of tech and torque even has its own FIA-endorsed race series.
Okay, let's see. Which Formula E car should I buy? Yeah, I've got the money. Let's see. Let's see, which one? The Virgin Racing car. Or Hamlin Andretti Panasonic Jaguar. Let's see. Yeah, I got to see this Panasonic Jaguar car up close when I was actually at the racing festival. But I think the Audi Sport team was staying at my hotel because one day when I returned to my hotel after a day of sightseeing, because it was checking out all the Expo 67 anniversary stuff that was going on at the same time, a booth for the Audi Sport team was waiting in the hotel lobby, and they had a backdrop that featured this very car. So yeah, I'll get this one. No thanks. I'll just get the standard. No thanks. I won't get any of the. I won't get any of that. I'll just get the regular manufactured couplers. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so looks like the first race will be at Lime Rock. Full circuit halt. Let's wait until the track finishes loading. Yeah, looks like a good day for a race. Okay, now I sometimes think mod cards are a crutch, but let's see which ones they recommend here. Okay, yeah, those look good. Okay, got my mods. Let's start the race. Oh man, I remember hearing how quiet these Formula E cars are. In fact, when I was in Montreal, just in the racing village that was in the middle of the track, some of the drivers were doing practice laps, and I remember hearing a great big crash because one of the drivers wiped out during his practice lap, and it was so close by I could actually hear the crash. So yeah, he walked away from it, but I'm telling you, that was pretty scary. Sorry. Oh. Okay, gotta rewind a little bit. Yeah, I admit, I stick to the rewind button just a little bit too much, but if I see an opening, I take it. Okay, 8th place, but this is a 4-lapper, so still lots of race left to go. Lap 2. Oh man, I mean, I saw these cars in person, but I still can't believe just how quiet they are. With the electric engine. Okay, I know that you're just a driver tar. I know that you're AI created by the driving patterns of somebody whom I probably never even met, but I'm gonna try to be nice. Oh! Now the ironic thing is that even though that I don't drive in real life, I actually do like racing games. Yeah, I actually discovered Gran Turismo back when I had a PlayStation 1 and an original PlayStation. Whoops! There goes that mod. But I switched over to Forza when I got my first Xbox 360. So I have all the games in the Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon series, and I've played them all. In fact, I've got Forza Horizon 4 preloaded and pre-ordered and downloaded and go when it goes live. Okay, 3rd lap, 5th place. Let's keep on going. If the Formula E race that was going to close the series in Montreal again this year wasn't canceled, I was actually seriously considering going on vacation again to Montreal this year, but actually just to check out the actual race. But, as I said, that race was canceled for reasons that are, well, beyond the scope of this charity streaming show here. It's all over the news, or it was when it happened, so you can look that up for yourself. Yeah, let's not get political here. Don't mind me, just passing you. Well, since it was announced that Forza Horizon 4 will have Mixer integration, about how you can earn influence in the game by broadcasting on Mixer, but you'll earn, well, not as much just by watching on Mixer, I'm thinking that maybe I may do another stream with just Forza Horizon 4. I think I'll call it Sunday Drive with Jason. What do you think, chat? Oh, well, well, there's nobody in the chat room yet, of course. So, well, I still think it's a good idea. I think that's one thing that'll do once Forza Horizon 4 launches. Sunday Drive with Jason. And you'll get to see me drive like a maniac all over Great Britain. Okay, let's rewind a little bit more. Did somebody behind me crash or something? Okay, final lap. Or, well, that was the final lap. 4th place. Okay, lots of racing left to go. Okay, 4th place in the series overall. Let's move on to the next race. Hey, I got some okay XP, and let's move on. Okay, this next race will be at Le Mans. Yeah, actually, I must admit, I do like the assisted steering, but okay, I'll just equip just those 2 mods. Here we go, off to Le Mans. Right, now my dad is... Oh, it's going to rain. Okay, well, my dad is not a gamer, but one time I actually got him to try a prior Forza Motorsport game. I think it was 3 or 4 on the 360. And I convinced him to try taking out an Aston Martin Vanquish, I think it was, on a Le Mans track. But he had absolutely no idea like how the controllers work, so he was hitting the sides and spinning out, and he was almost getting lapped by the other drivatars. But eventually I picked up the controller and saved his butt. And I think I did actually save that whole race as a replay. So I think I've actually still got that replay file. I gotta figure out how to get that onto YouTube. Oh yeah, I think I'm doing a much better race this time. Since there's lots more, appears to be lots more room to maneuver on this track. It's not as compact as the prior one. Okay, now I got to be careful. It's because of the rain. It could start at any time. So, and I know how squirrely these Formula E cars could be. But still, this is only a 2-lap race, so. Whoops! Whoops, sorry. Sometimes I just get so taken in with just all the scenery in these games, I don't actually keep my eye on the road. So, yeah, that's not how you should drive. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay, that one cost me the bod, so I think I'll just rewind just a tiny bit more. Okay, nice long straightaway. Now let's see if I can overtake that guy that's ahead of me. Almost had him. Closer. Yeah, I will overtake you. Yeah. Oops. And spun out a little bit. Okay, that was a little bit too. Yeah, but truth be told, sometimes I've seen some of these drivatars spin out and leave the track, so. And sometimes that actually helps me out a lot. Yeah, but fortunately, it looks like that this race will actually end before the rain starts, so at least there's that. Ah, I'm in front! Eat my dust! Eat my electric, much more environmentally friendly dust! Okay, now that I'm now in the lead, that means that now I can really floor it and try to get as bigger, much larger lead than before. Okay, finish line ahead, floor it! Yeah, first place! As usual.
Great driving out there. Come back to the garage and take a breather.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm now in second place in the series. Let's move on. Got a nice whack of XP and some credits. Okay, woohoo, halfway to dinging. Okay. Okay, looks like the next race will be on Long Beach, so I always have a little bit of trouble on this one since that it's so narrow. But okay, Jason. Speed. Channel my inner lightning McQueen. Speed. Speed. I am speed. I eat peas for breakfast. But still, it's actually appropriate seeing these Formula E cars here in this urban environment because that was one of the stated objectives of Formula E. Since that cities are the natural habitat for electric cars, one of the general ideas is that if you see these zippy, high-tech, futuristic Formula E cars zooming around on city streets in these world-famous cities, past world-famous landmarks and buildings, well, it will convince more people to buy electric cars, but not by crashing into everybody just like that. Whoop. Hey, jerk. here we go. I believe the term in NASCAR slang is boogity, boogity, boogity. We've got ourselves a race. Oh, sorry. Okay, 7th place. Well, this is a 3-lapper, so okay, I'm not too concerned. Still lots of race left to go. Okay, Jason, watch it. There's a real big turn coming up next. Again, sometimes, whoops. Yeah, so again, while playing this game, I get distracted just by how much stuff is going on there in the background. Like you'll see just behind that Firestone Bridge is a wacky flailing inflatable tube man. Wacky inflatable flailing tube man. Wacky inflatable flailing tube man. Wacky inflatable flailing tube man. Thanks, Family Guy, for adding that tongue twister to our lexicon. Okay, 6th place. 2nd lap. Zoom. Zoom. Oh. Okay, and just to clear the air, in case there's any Americans watching, yeah, when you see the speedometer in the corner, that's in metric. So yeah, so that speed, that's in kilometers, not miles. So, hey, I'm a product of the 1980s Canadian public school system. I think in metric. Good turn. Oh, nuts, got off the track just for a little bit there. So I'll just rewind just so that I can recover that odd. All right. Ow. Okay, 6th place. Nope. Nope. Still 6. Yikes! Ow! Sorry. Sorry. Okay, 5th place. I can't help but wonder how my Drivatar races when they appear in other people's Forza games. You know, I think it was the Penny Arcade guy, David Tycho. He did a strip about Drivatars when it was first announced that, and Gabe was postulating the theory, whoa, so you mean I don't have to be a jerk in order to troll people online in Forza, so that means all I have to do is just drive backwards or just do donuts the whole time just to mess up other people's games, and I don't even have to be in multiplayer to do it? Yeah, so I can't help but wonder what virtual Journiner is doing in other people's Forza races right at this very moment. Sometimes I wish I could just tune in and see how virtual me is doing. Okay, this is the final lap. 4th place, Jason. You've still got a chance to reach the podium. Oh. Got it. Fell off the track. Okay, looks like it's 4th place for me. 4th place. Okay, let's see. 2 more races in the series, and I'm in 3rd place. Okay. Okay, let's check out my winnings. Okay, so while the next track is loading up, that sounds like a good time for a station break. You watch me play This is Jason from Calgary, Alberta, playing Forza Motorsport 7 as part of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges for your favorite children's hospital. I'm from Calgary, Alberta, so I'm playing games to help support the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 97,000 kids every year. Once you've signed up, Daytona, let's go away. Okay, so once you've signed up for Extra Life, you can then start collecting pledges that all goes towards your favorite children's hospital, and then you play games for 24 hours straight. And this year, the big day is November 3rd, or whatever day works for you, however long works for you. And last year in 2017, over 50,000 gamers in 97 countries helped out over 10 million kids and at 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the United States by raising over $11 million. So that's why we're doing 100 Days of Gaming to help make Extra Life even bigger and better and, well, you know what sounds cliched, but leveled up. So if you'd like to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. But now, let's keep on racing in Forza Motorsport 7. Okay, this one's a rolling start. Daytona! Daytona! Let's go away! Ouch! Let me through. Oh! Okay, hitting that sign does not grant you a bonus. This isn't Forza Horizon. I'm here. Ow! Jerk. Okay, well, looks like this is only a 2-lap race, but this track can be a long one. Now, I know that the Drivatar system analyzes how you drive, so I can't help but wonder if virtual Jern 9er is bumping into other drivers right now. Something I'd like to see. So yeah, Turn 10 Studios, Playground Games. If anybody from the dev teams of Motorsport or Horizon are watching, yeah, I'd like to see live race data for my Drivatar, please. Just find out wherever virtual me is racing, wherever they are on Xbox Live right at this very moment, and just show me how badly I'm doing. Place. Okay, fortunately, there's this long elevated curve and a nice bit of straightaway. Hey, how's it going? Okay, 7th place. Not particularly good. Ooh. rumble there. Oops. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, causing him to go out. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, dude. Nobody deserves that. You get a do-over. All 24 cars on the track get a do-over. I know, I'm a very aggressive driver. So, don't try this at home. Hey, how's it going? Gradually overtaking. Yeah, third place. Okay. Come on. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, second place. I'll take it. Woohoo! So let's see. Oh, I'm still in third place. Okay, but the next one is for the championship. So here's my money. Thank you. Oh, so close to leveling up. So close. If I did that race just a little bit better, I think it would have dinged. Okay, so the next one, Mount Panorama Circuit. Okay. Final race, Mount Panorama Circuit. Start the race. Okay, this one's for the championship. So, Mike, you can do this, Jason. You can do this. Okay, this is a two-lapper, so the track's really narrow. It's a really major hairpin turn, so what I'm doing right now is got to violate every racing law in the book. So again, don't try this at home. Oops. Ow. Sorry. Usually I'm not that apologetic whenever I play this game. Usually don't say sorry, but considering that, well, considering that I should talk, while I'm on stream. That's why I'm not a very chatty person in real life. Usually I need something to talk about before I can get going. Oh. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. But not that time. I hear something dangling behind me. Okay, now this looks like it's a... Oh. Now this is a nice long straightaway. See if I can get some speed. Because I feel the need. Almost there. Almost caught up with the pack. Oh. I remember in a prior Gran Turismo game, they actually, during the game's tutorial mode, I think they actually called it driving school or something like that, they actually had a coffee break mode where the task was to actually knock over as many of the pylons as you could. Pretty similar in spirit to the Top Gear bowling modes that have appeared in Forza Motorsport. Second lap. You can do this, Jason. You can catch up. I guess this is the problem with so much of every Formula E car being alike under the hood. A lot of the time it just comes down to skill. The good thing that these are relatively short races in terms of number of laps. It's because that with Formula E cars, the batteries only last for about half the race. So about halfway through, the drivers have to hit pits and jump into an identical car that's ready and waiting for them. But I wonder if I can get a fan boost. Yeah, that's another thing that they do with Formula E. It's a way of it's a part of audience participation. Essentially, the idea is that the more you cheer for a fan using the app or online using social media, that person gets a boost of turbo that they can use at any time during the race. It's a good thing I didn't use it there. Hey, let's take that corner better. Okay. Okay, guess I'm looking at a 6th place finish. Unless the racing gods are good to me. Like a 6th place finish. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to let it get me down. I play these games for fun. Winning is great, but playing is the thing. Sixth place. Okay, let's see how I ended up. Well, of course, the computer does a perfect turn. Okay. Okay, and final results. Third place. I'll take it.
Way to go. You're getting to be a regular on the podium.
No problem. I'll take it. Third place. Okay, I'll take my winnings. And I leveled up. Okay, so let's see. So what should I take? Let's see. Ooh, can't afford that car. And again, I've got my heart set on somehow getting that Team Canada race suit. So instead, I will take the money. Okay, looks like I'm a little bit closer to winning the Breakout Championship. Let's see, I just want to quickly check something out in the prior one, the Secret Championship. Yeah, I think I'll quickly check out one of these one racer ones. These race challenges. The Porsche Spider Passing Challenge. Let's try this one.
Passing other cars isn't just part of this race. It's the only thing that matters in this challenge. Strap into one of the fastest cars in the world and overtake as many drivers as you can before the race ends.
Okay. Fast cars. Fast slow cars and a fast car. How hard can that be?
I think respect comes from winning. I think reverence comes from winning over a long period. If you look at all of the great car brands, the ones that are revered, most of them have proven themselves time and time again on the track. Porsche have a reverence because of the breadth of capabilities that they've delivered on a racetrack. So I think that reverential sort of nature towards a certain car brand comes from that wider accomplishment of winning over a longer period.
Okay, I can't equip any mods with this race, but let's just start the race. Oh yeah, listen to that kitten purr. Are these all Volkswagen Beetles that I gotta pass? Oops. Well, it's one way to pass them. They can pass out. Hey Herbie, it's Herbie the Love Bug. Yeah, a couple of years ago, a restored print of that movie was showing here in Calgary at the International Film Festival, and Volkswagen was one of the sponsors of the film festival, and so I remember seeing how the volunteers for the film festival, they got to drive around in new Beetles that were stickered up to look like Herbie. everybody there. Looks like Bumblebee. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo mode and I'm just gonna check this out. Nope, you're yellow, but you're not Bumblebee. Okay, speaking of which, I did actually see the trailer for the new Transformers movie, the Bumblebee Origin movie, when it came out a couple days ago. So, yeah, I know that the Transformers movie, especially some of the more recent ones, are just terrible. But after seeing the trailer for Bumblebee, now, I know that Michael Bay is not directing that one. Whoops. He's producing it. So, I'll wait for the reviews. That time. Not doing too good. I'd be willing to bet that maybe I've got a Volkswagen. Sorry. I'd be willing to bet that I've got a Volkswagen Beetle in my garage, and I've got a Herbie the Love Bug paint job on it, so that's why I'm seeing so many Herbies here on the road right now. Okay, hit the target score. Now from here on in, everything else is just icing on the cake. Oh, that was not good. That was so not good. That was not good. Yeah, so again, kids do not try that at home. Let's see if I can make it an even number. 45 passed. Okay, I made progress in the September monthly races for Forzathon. Nice. I've completed the September races in the Forzathon. Awesome! Okay, let's move on. Ooh, and I won a Porsche. Nice. Okay, let's see. Is there another one race that I can try before I stop the stream for tonight? Let's try this
Endurance racing? Exhausting. Hard. You get in your car and race long distances, stopping only for fuel, new tires, and replacement drivers. Yeah, you could drive any car. That's the only comfort. The rest of it is a battle to keep up your energy while fending off or passing rivals.
Okay, I've actually never done an endurance race, so...
You know, for me as a driver, when I look at racetracks and, you know, I try to determine what I like about a track, what makes it iconic to me, you know, I think it's those particular corners for each track that kind of just captivate you. You know, you go to Spa in Belgium and you think about Eau Rouge, and it's just a captivating corner, you know, and it's made it iconic for many, many drivers. And having driven there personally, you understand why it's so captivating and why it kind of transcends the whole track into a special place.
Holy crap, this is a 23-lap race. Sorry, chat, I think I'm actually going to have to bail on this one. I don't have time to do a 23-lap race right about now. I don't think I've ever done a 23-lap race, so yeah, sorry. I'm actually sorry. I'm gonna have to bail on that. What's that other one? Oh yeah, the Open Wheel Legends. Let's try this one.
Racing's this wondrous thing, packed with excitement, danger, and triumph. And when racers pushed to go faster, they squeezed every ounce of force they could. Every step of the way, legends were born. You have the chance to go back and relive epic racing moments and celebrate the drivers who made them.
My heroes are drivers who can get into anything and go fast, and who drive for the pure love of competition and racing. And for that reason, apart from talent, their motivation made them a champion in a lot of different disciplines.
Dello Autodromo Internacional. Okay, it's a 3-lap race, finishing the top 3. Oh, and it's a rolling start. 2, 1, go! I know this definitely is not how you're supposed to treat this really old race car. So again, if you do ever have this chance to race on this track, this very old race car, do not try this. I am not a good driver. Oh man, this thing's squirrely. Brake harder. Maybe I should have tried to get a feel for this car first. Yeah, I'll admit it. Again, I admit it. The rewind button is a crutch. But I'm big enough to admit that I need a crutch. Not a comfortable lead, but a lead's a lead. Crap, look at how fast this thing's going. This is an old car. So, let's see. Actually, one last little story about Forza. When I was in PAX West this year, rather when I went to PAX West this year, when I was in the Xbox booth, I was able to try the demo that they had there of Forza Horizon 4. And afterwards, I chatted with one of the developers from Playground Games, and I asked her if they knew why Forza Motorsport 1, 2, 3, and 4 were not available on Xbox One through backwards compatibility. And she said that it was probably due to the licenses for all the cars and manufacturers having expired. So they couldn't really afford, or it wouldn't be financially viable to repurchase all those licenses for such an old game. So, but there was no technical reason why Forza Motorsport 1 through 4 couldn't be brought to Xbox One for backwards compatibility. So, yeah, so basically that's the reason why the first 4 games in the series can't be played on Xbox One. Legal reasons. So, at least it's not a technical reason. I don't like it, but I understand it. But still, it would be great if they could find some way to work out all the licensing and bring those old games back. But looks like I'm still holding on to my Xbox 360 for a little while yet. And while we're at it, if anybody from Square Enix is listening, please bring the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy to Xbox One via backwards compatibility. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Okay, third and final lap. And I think once this race is over, I'll sign off for the night. But you gotta be careful because it looks like. Whoop. Yeah, it looks like there might be a little bit of rubber banding there with some of the people that are behind me, so. Almost there. Not for a little while yet, but again, I was admiring the scenery. This is a preventative rewind. Careful. Now the three positions for this are finished in the top 3, but still. I mean, why finish in the top 3 when you can finish in the top 1? finish line. Here we go. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? I am going to make it! First place. It looks like the guy behind me was only half a second behind me. Okay, and I'll take my winnings. Thank you so very much. Take my XP. All right, and I got my fancy 67 Brabham. Nice. Okay. Well, that looks like that's actually a good place to. Actually, looks like it's a good place to stop for now. So, thanks for tuning in here to watch me play Forza Motorsport 7 here on 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges for your favorite children's hospital. I'm in Calgary, Alberta, so I'm playing games for 6 years now to raise money for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary, Alberta that helps out over 97,000 kids every year. And now we're going into Forza Disavote. Nice way to end. Last year in 2017, 50,000 extra lifers from 97 countries helped over 10 million kids in 170 children's hospitals across Canada and the United States by raising over $11 million. So that's why we're doing 100 Days of Gaming to help get jacked up and pumped up for this year's Extra Life Game Day on November 3rd. So, if you want to play games and heal kids for 24 hours of gaming, or if you'd like to learn more, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to support me in my own marathon efforts, you'll find a link to my Extra Life Marathon page in the links below, both on Mixer and on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in to watch me play Forza Motorsport 7 here on 100 Days of Gaming for Extra Life. And remember, as always, it's for the kids. Good night, everybody.